What's up, everybody? It's your girl T from Adventures of Spirits, and welcome to Spiritmas Day 2. All right. So, with that stated, we're coming to you with a tasting today. Okay. So, today we will be trying Noble Corazon Tequila, and this one is 100% blue agave, and it is an extra anejo. So, as we all know, tequilas have um, different aging levels. So you have your blanco, which is usually your clear. Those are usually aged maybe by a couple of months. Then you have your reposado that is normally aged by at least a year. And then you have your anejo, which is aged at least 2 years. And you got your extra anejo, which is aged over the 2 years. Okay. So with that stated, let's get into this bottle. So as you can see, some of the bottle has is gone because I actually got this bottle in Puerto Plata. Is it Puerto Plata? Yes, Puerto Plata, in Mexico. It is totally organic, and I actually got this one, a mango version of it, a reposado, and I got this maybe about 3 years, 4 years ago. So it's been sitting here for just that long. 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm coming to revisit it to see, do I still like it or whatever? Because I figured I bought 3 bottles of the darn thing, so I must have liked it. And I remember the tour very vividly. So um, I didn't buy it already under the influence, so I must have really liked it because I bought 3 bottles. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. This one is called Noble Corazon. Of course, all tequila is in comes from Mexico, and the bottle actually shows you the bottle number, the lot number. It's 80 proof, just so you know. It's 40% alcohol. Um, and just tells you where it actually comes from. So this is in Puerto Plata, and since I already poured a little bit, let's go ahead and take this to the nose to see, um, is this something I would still purchase again? You know, when it comes to tequila, you get so many different variations of, excuse me, of the actual bouquet to your nose, because even though it's regulated to only be made in Mexico, a lot of places, whether it's organic or not organic, or whether they put additives in there or no additives, you're always going to get a variation of tequilas, even though they're regulated to come from a certain region within Mexico. So I actually can appreciate tequila, and you never know what you're going to get. So it's always good to sort of try different ones, whether you like the bottle or not. Some of those plain bottled ones that look like they sitting up on, you know, um, Julio's bar or whatever. Try that. You'd be surprised. Just because the bottle isn't pretty doesn't mean that it's not some good juice in that bottle. So let's go ahead and let me smell. This one smells so good. I smell the agave, but how can I explain it? When I smell this one, it's very different from any other anejo. And of course, yes, this is an extra anejo, so it's aged longer. You're gonna get a lot more of a flavorful bouquet, but the agave is there. And I don't know what it is. It's almost like agave has like a built-in lime smell. It's like I always smell a citrus. Lime is always what I smell, and I guess that's why they put lime with it, because it's just a smell that's there. And the only difference is because it's aged longer, you start to get those sweet notes. You start to get those. This one is honey, brown sugar for this one, not caramel. Brown sugar for this one. This one, oh my God, it just smells so good. I smell. It's a fruit. What is the name of that fruit? What is the name of that fruit? Oh, I cannot. Papaya. For some reason, I smell papaya, and it may not be something you may smell, but it's what I smell. I smell papaya, and it smells so good. Oh, this is very pleasant on the nose. This is very pleasant on the nose, and this smells like this is going to be a good sipping tequila, which means not a margarita, no margarita, no tonic water, no soda water, no club soda, just straight up like it is neat. Now, if you want to chill a little bit, then put it in the refrigerator. Yeah, but this smells like it's going to taste good. So I really hope it doesn't disappoint. So let's go ahead and take it to the palate, shall we? Mm, 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 mm. This right here. This right here. Oh yeah, pure, pure, pure agave. Yes, you can taste that. You know that they they charred the pinas and so forth in the ground. You taste all of that. You taste the sweetness of the pina. You the is oh my gosh, I can't even explain. My mouth is watering still just right now, just so you understand. The flavor in here is very bold. It may not be a bunch of flavors, but the flavor that's in there, those that I gave you, very bold, very forward. It's 80 proof, just a little warm, not too warm, and it coats your tongue. It's very velvety. It literally lays on your tongue, and every place where it's laid, it's just flavor. The flavor is still just I'm glad I came back to this. I need to bring this down from the top shelf down a little bit so I can reach it a little more. Because usually, if I can't reach it, it's the last thing I reach for. But now I know why I bought it. Now I know why I bought it, and it tastes so good. Oh my god! And the finish, it's a long finish, y'all. The flavor's still going. The flavor is still going. So, if you're ever in Puerto Plata, you need to go and I don't know, it's like this little area. Trust me, they take all the tourists down there. It's like downtown or something or another. And there's this place there where they actually sell the actual tequila. Um, it's organic, they said. They just try to keep it pure. But I can try, and I know you may say, well, yeah, they all say it's organic. Well, I can tell you it tastes like it. That's all I got to say. It's very different. And I'm not saying that other tequilas don't taste good. What I'm saying is this tastes different. Just like you can tell meat that's different, or your eggs that are different, or your cheese that's different. You can tell, especially with your fruit and your meats, you can tell that they're different. Okay. You can tell when, they've had pesticides or whatever all over it versus everything is just straight up organic. This right here, and I no, I do not remember how much it costs. I do not. Um, However, if you've ever tasted this, please put in the comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. I have the mango one, the mango infused one, as well as the Resposado and this extra Anejo one. I did buy those three. The mango one, I gave it some of it to my brother-in-law so he can put it in his because he makes barbecue sauce. It tastes so good. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. Then you put them on some ribs. Whoo! Lord, I'm telling you, delicious, delicious. This right here, This is delicious. This is delicious. I wouldn't mix it with anything. Don't put it in a margarita. No, nothing. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying why waste it, right? But I can tell you now, if I bought 3 bottles, and obviously the bottles didn't cost that much, but I just say it was within reason. Okay, they weren't cheap bottles. I know they were probably about 30 or between 30 and $40 because I spent under $100 to get all 3 bottles. But I think it was buy 2 get 1 half off or something like that, which is why it came up under $100. But Noble Corazon, you can only get it in Puerto Plata. Unless now, if you tell me, because that's where it was at that time, but I would go to Mexico all the time for many years. So there were things that you could only get there that now they sell here. So if you've seen this in the United States, please let me know, because if it is in the United States, I will be looking out for it and I will buy more bottles, most definitely. But with saying all of that, thank you so much for joining me this evening. If you liked this segment, please hit that like button. If you like to see more, please hit the subscribe button and it will send you a notification. And if you would like to become a member, please look in the description and it will show you the link to my membership for you to observe what perks are involved. So with that stated, you all have a good evening and thank you for joining me. See ya.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the they done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from trade. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth like a house on the hills, can't see us. Say the money still me.